Hi and welcome to today's vlog. Today we're heading to Stoke Golding. We're not going to stop at Hinckley because it's a dead end canal this one, so we thought what we'd do is we'll jump a stop and go on to the next one, and then on the way back we'll stop at the ones that we jumped, so you're not just stopping in the same places all the time. So actually had to move the boats last night because the mooring we stopped at, the TV was rubbish, and well, the TV wasn't too bad, but there was no internet whatsoever, and it was forecast really bad today, so we thought today we might not be travelling. So yeah, I can't watch terrestrial TV. I like me smart. I watch me smart TV, and of course I watch YouTube, and I just can't. I couldn't watch the rubbish they put on terrestrial TV and that BBC and all that. So yeah, so we decided to move, and we only moved about half an hour up the canal, and got an absolute brilliant reception. Right, I better go. There's a boat coming on a bridge as usual. See you in a bit. This is us just going through Bridge 15. This is Hinckley. Apparently there's a nice pub here called the Lime Kilns, but shan't be stopping today because this is one of our destinations on the return trip. Very popular moorings here, 2-day moorings. If you want to get in here, you've got to get in early because they do fill up very quickly. And of course we're travelling at tick over because of moored boats. If you're on a narrowboat and you're in a rush, then you want to think really while you're on a narrowboat. It's the slow pace of life. So this should be the Lime Kilns next to us. I've been told it's quite a good pub, so we shall find out on our return trip. This is Trinity Marine, just outside Hinckley. There's a marina here, and there's also a Brewers Fair and a Premier Inn hotel. I don't go in those Brewers Fairs. I've got to be desperate to go in one of those. Big corporation-owned eatery with selling run-of-the-mill ale. Nothing really any good in there. Frozen food, microwave frozen food, and run-of-the-mill ale. Not for me. That's us just filled up with diesel at Trinity Marina. 82p a litre. I get a little bit cheaper because I'm trade, and that's next to the Brewers Fair, just coming out of Hinckley. And tell you what, brilliant service, really friendly staff. Couldn't thank them enough. I've been to a couple of boat yards to try and get diesel, and I've not been able to get any. I asked the guy, is there a shortage? He said no, I can't. I don't know any problems. But yeah, all done now. Spike, will you stop whinging, please? Goddamn whinge and whip it. This is us just outside Trinity Marine, just going slow for the moored boats, as you should do. Nothing more annoying than being moored up in a speeding boat. Flies past you. Oh, it's so nice when you fill your tank up with diesel. I was like, I reckon I had 20 litres left in there, maybe not even that, and I was starting to get a little bit worried. Like I said, I tried to get diesel at 2 other places, and they said, sorry mate, we've only got like so much left, and we're keeping that for our hire fleet. And I was like, oh, don't tell me I'm not going to get diesel. This is going to be a nightmare. So okay, to the right here, for all you motorcycle enthusiasts like myself, there is a lovely factory, and you The sign is just coming up now. So if you look at that big grey building, there he is. That's where your Triumph motorbikes are made. Brilliant bikes. I've never owned one myself, but I spoke to a few owners when we used to go to the bike meets and that, when they had the big bikes years ago, and they would always rave about their Triumphs and how much they loved them. I actually bought a Kawasaki ZX R750H1, I think it was, years ago, in the one with the big, for you bikers, the one with the big vacuum cleaner hoses that went into the tank, which is actually an airbox. It was a false tank. And yeah, the guy used to work there, so it was a bit of a weird one because it had loads of Triumph parts on it which he used to pinch from work. So brilliant bike. Why I ever sold it, I've no idea. Crazy. So anyway, that was the Triumph factory. Look at this for a gorgeous part of canal. Absolutely beautiful. This isn't far outside of Hinckley. Oh, the old prop splashing again. Beautiful. Boat coming. Hopefully he's going to start moving over in a minute, otherwise there's going to be a very loud thud. Right, beer time. Today we're on the Reverend James, the Saviour of Souls and the Satisfier of Thirsts. It's made by SA Brain and Co Limited, which is the Cardiff brewery over the bridge there. And it was very kindly given to me by Ray and his lovely wife, I think Brenda, is it? I can't remember, on Narrowboat Slowly when I was in Hurlstone the other day. So you guys, thank you very much. Told you I'd give you a mention on the vlog. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I've actually had these quite a few times because it's one of my favourite ales. So when he gave me 2 of these, I was like, you're a good man. So. That is a good ale. It's very mild tasting, not too hoppy. Don't really do hoppy beers, they give me heartburn and indigestion. I can drink Proper Job though, Proper Job I can drink that. But yeah. No. I reckon I used to watch old Magnus and Wendy on is it Sailing Nutshell, Narrowboat Nutshell, something like that. They've since sold their boat and bought a yacht which they're travelling the world in, so check out their channel. But they used to go around the pubs and do beer reviews, so I thought what I'd do, I'll either do a beer review or a bottle review or whatever, or a can review or whatever whilst I'm going along on the boat. I do beer review in pubs as well. So yeah, this is Ray and his lovely wife. Thank you very much. Narrowboat Slowly. Yeah, that's a good one. Now I've bought this before. I don't know where Ray gets his, but I get mine from Lidl's, and you can buy these bottles in Lidl's. You might better get them in Aldi as well. That's the cheapest place to get them. They're $1.26 a bottle, something like that, in Lidl's. So a really cheap bottle and a really high quality ale. So once again, thanks guys, I salute you. We've got a fisherman down here and he's pole fishing, which means he's ground baited the area that he's fishing in. So it's always nice and polite when you go past someone who's pole fishing or match fishing or whatever, to drop the revs down and then knock the boat out of gear and glide over where they're fishing. It just means that you don't stir all the bottom up and where they're fishing and blow all their ground bait all over the place. So when people complain about upsetting fishermen and fishermen shouting at them and all that stuff, that's usually what it is, and to be honest, I don't blame them. This is Spinney Bridge we're going past now. I'm not sure where this place is. The barge. Original. And I'm going too fast, so bear with me a second. Steering a boat, doing a throttle, making a vlog. And they say men can't multitask. And drinking a beer. This old British Waterways working boat. They have to have the barrels of water in there to keep the bow down. Because they're obviously designed to be laden. This is us coming into Stoke Golden, I think. It says there's a boatyard here. That looks like a paint shed, paint tunnel, or whatever they call it. And there's a boatyard here, but we've got diesel, so we're all right. So the only thing I need boatyards for is diesel and blacking. The book tape for November for the blacking, which of course I'll do myself. I mean, front put on the boat, should be good. Get ready for next year's trade-in. So this is the Ashby Boat Company, and they have a hire boat fleet. So if you don't own a narrow boat, but you fancy doing the Ashby Canal, you can hire a boat from the Ashby Boat Company. Oh, I wouldn't like to work in there on a hot day. I imagine it's Sweat City. Ah. Well, there's old Biller up there through the bridge, so I better go because it looks like we might be mooring up, but I'm not sure if I want to stop here, if I'm honest. Catch you in a sec. This says mooring up for the night. There's my personal mooring assistant waiting for me. He always goes in front because he's got his name is Biller, and he drives the fastest narrowboat in the West. There's no way I can keep up with that man. Look at the size of him. If I hit him with my boat, it'd sink the boat, wouldn't it? Right, better go. Let's moor up.